Alright everybody, welcome back. Another one of those amazing epic videos in No Man's Sky. Well, maybe not so epic, but hopefully I've got a few tips for you today that will keep you out and about your way and making a little bit of cash so you can get what you need in No Man's Sky. As we're loading in here, Smokeonthewaterz back again. For those of you who know me in the gaming community, you know me as Smokey O. Let's hope this loads in. Alright, so like I've said, I've been waiting for a video for a while to kind of let everybody know what's been going on with me and where I've been for the last little bit. I have had a few things on my mind and a few things going on, so I've been dealing with those. And you know, I have to handle the things sometimes. It's not always what you want it to be, but you do. Yeah, man. Yeah, you do. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing here is kind of showing you guys a quick little money-making tip. I'm just going to quickly get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory so I've got some room. Alright. I knew that was there. Get rid of that. Alright, so one of the things that you might not think about, and one of the things that you need is units in the game, which is the currency. One quick way I've found to do that is by crafting a little bit. And you may notice here I've got some plutonium and iron, both of which are very easily farmable resources from any planet that you're on. Those are really easy to get a hold, really easy to obtain. A little bit more so easier than some of your higher end materials like emerald and gold and things that sell really high. As we're looking at our crafting products here in our inventory, you may notice that this Kyrate sheet takes 50 iron and sells for about 825 units. It's not a whole lot of units. It's micro density fabric, takes 50 iron, 10 platinum, and sells for 1650 units. That's not a great deal. Suspension fluid, 50 carbon, 1100. That's not too bad if you can't find iron, but you know, hey. And then the suspension fluid will go into with 100 plutonium and make the vapor. All these really low, 680, 340, you know, some of these, and they all take about 50 to 100 of a product, and some of them a few more. You know, like this one's 75 carbon. You know, that's quite a bit of amount. Now, you may notice here I skipped one product, and that's the bypass chip. Now, like I said, you can see here all these take decently amounts of materials to craft, but oh, the bypass chip, no. I mean, look at this. Sells for 3,575 units, takes 10 platinum, 10 iron to build this. I don't know if that's an oversight. I don't know, but that is way less than some of the other stuff that sells way cheaper. So we're going to utilize this to make us a little bit of cash. As like I said, plutonium and iron are very, very obtainable. I've been able to obtain those now on a couple planets as I've been journeying through my galaxy. And so you're going to craft some of those. So I'll just quickly craft up those. And back to my story I was saying. I've been gone for a bit, been kind of dealing with some stuff. I first made my YouTube channel a while back and kind of did it. I don't really think I ever really told anybody. I kind of did it to pull myself away from everything going on in my life. I just went through the loss of my mother, whom I loved very much dearly, and her and I shared this great connection of video games. Ever since I was a young child, she always watched me back on the old days of Atari, you know, and I think my very first game was the old one that hooked up to the TV. it's two paddles, and you just knock the ball back and forth. And that was my very first game. And she used to play that with me, even though she was very bad at it. Um, Again, here is something I wanted to stress. You may notice here that these have a 4.7% increase right now. So while they say in my inventory when you're crafting them, they say that they only sell for 35 something. They're actually selling right now for 37.44.5. Yeah, 35.75. So see, there's actually an increase right now. So you're actually going to make a little bit more money on these. I didn't mean to deter from my story, but so yeah, you'll make a little bit more cash on these when there's an increase with these. It's not going to always be like that, probably. I'm just assuming that that's probably going to change at some point. You know, get a little bit cheaper. But yeah. Another way that you can make some good cash is, like I said, the emerald, the gold stuff. I'm gonna go up here and check these, but I'm just about pretty sure that they're gonna be already mined up. As I just mined them the last time I was in, there was really no time that I spent wasting time doing anything else. But you know, out here is a really good place. You know, I'm able to collect carbon. I'm able to collect iron. I'm able to collect plutonium while I wait on the emerald to respawn. I've got 2 ores of emerald. Here's some aluminum. I'll go ahead and grab this aluminum and plutonium. There's also too, you know, every little bit counts. That one's a bit far away. Alright, so go up here. I believe I'll go check this one. So when I started my YouTube channel, like I said, my mom had just passed away and everything, so I was dealing with that, and yeah, they're not respawned. And that was hard for me. That was really rough, and so I kind of poured everything, all of myself, into my YouTube at the start, and then I needed a moment to process everything and just to deal with everything that was going on in my life. So I took some time away. Been dealing with that. Been handling the stress of that, you know, dealing with my father and stuff, and trying to get everything to where that it's, you know, satisfactory in both his life and my life. That's, you know, that's an interesting deal. He's since got remarried, and you know, she's not a bad person. She's really nice. You know, she's not my mother, yes, but you know, I'm happy for him and everything. It's been about 3 years now since Mom passed, a little bit over, just a little over. And I'm starting to deal with it pretty good. You know, I guess that with anything, it's you know, you deal with it the best you can. You know, hey, what can you say? I guess the thing you take out of this, if anything else, if you've not lost a loved one and you don't really know someone close that you've lost, or if you know somebody that has lost somebody, you know, don't forget to try and be there for them after the fact. I mean, yeah, it's all good when everything first happens, you know, if you're there and you're there for them, but in the long run, that pain don't go away from them straight away. You know, they still continue to deal with that, and you know, they have to process that in their own way, and you know, checking back with them is a really good thing. You know, I've got a great, amazing group of friends that was there that helped me when it first happened, and a few of them kept in touch with me. I kind of pulled away from the video games and stuff for a while, and you know, hey, I did my own thing, and I've still kind of been drawn away from you know, the game that I was playing at the time it happened. You know, the game that she was watching me play and stuff. That's a topic for another subject or another time, maybe. I don't really dwell on the bad so much and the negativity, but so yeah, this is one of those videos that it's kind of like this game. This game is very vast, and that's how that I deal with my issues, was just being very vast and handling the process of things. But the biggest thing I want to do is I'll take this opportunity to thank all my friends that was there for me. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks everybody who was on YouTube and stuff that said kind words. Hey, most of you guys are my friends anyway. But it's a hard thing to process at first. But you learn to do, and I'm better for it now. I'm able to handle it and stuff. But it's one of those things that if you've got somebody that or somebody that's lost a loved one that you're really close to, and don't forget to check on them, because hey, a lot of times people forget to check on them, and they're still dealing, and hey, you never know, they might need a friend just to talk to. Who knows? At the end of the day, that's neither here nor there. Now I'm gonna give you a little bit of talk about changing the subject here. We'll talk about the game. I really, really enjoy the whole aspect of No Man's Sky. I really see some great potential here. I think that future updates coming are going to really make things better. Like I was saying earlier about the iron, there's just so much iron, so much plutonium around. Maybe, in another galaxy it may not, or maybe another system, it may not be as good, but the system that I'm currently in is it's not bad. Because I've hit a few planets and everything's been about the same. With that said, I really don't have too much more to talk about the game. I mean, it's a really pretty game. You can just look out there and it's just beautiful. Just amazing. So, I'm not going to say this is a game for everyone. It's definitely maybe not going to be up everybody's alley. It's definitely one of those games that right at the moment, I mean, I don't really know that they're going to add a multiplayer aspect to the game, but at the moment it kind of gives you just the feeling of, being able to just get away and do something by yourself. So many games that are just so vastly multiplayer, nowadays, and things. You go in, you're always around a big crowd of people. So, I mean, this game kind of takes you to that moment of just, free space and being alone and being able to deal with everything. So hopefully, you can handle that, and everything handles out real well. So, with that said, I think that's going to end it for me. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe, as I'm going to be having more content out with some good videos hopefully in the future. As always, protect your Second Amendment rights, and all your rights for that matter. This is Smokeonthewaterz saying good night, enjoy, and
there's a times when you have to take a step back at yourself
and realize that things are never going to be the same. And this is one of them moments.
Yeah, I did.
I went there. You guys have a good night, and